Hello everyone, welcome you all. This is Suresh from Missed Automation channel. Today in this session, we're going to discuss about the formatted strings. In the last session, we have discussed about strings and where we have covered couple of methods and some approaches. In case if you are new to this session, do watch that session and let's get started. So I'm going to use the same class, which is a strings class. So we'll be doing a formatted strings. So formatted strings are very useful in our day-to-day development activity and also in the test case preparation of automation. So where it will help us to take different variables and prepare one string during our runtime, or we can provide them whenever we use the input function and we provide the different values, and where we can just call the variable names inside our formatted string, and it is easier to manage when compared to the normal generic way. So I will show you the generic way and also the formatted strings way. So let me take it to variables now. Let me take this as name, or let me say first name equals to, I will take this from input function, so I will take the value from the input, and this is enter your name, right? I will accept the name from the command prompt, and then the role. So role equals again input function, what is your role. So now I wanted to format a string, so let me take a message here, or let me take a value 1 equal to, I wanted to format this first name and the role. For example, first name, then followed by concatenate symbol, and then strings, and that is from department called, I will use this bracket symbol to represent which department he is from, and concatenate, then role, then again concatenate, again this angle braces, and again I will use a print function. In the print function, I will just simply print this value. So I will quickly run this program. So it says enter name, I will say a name, then a role is equal to developer. Now you can see it is printed whatever value that we have taken in the message, right? It has printed in the same way. Let me give one space here, and is, yeah. So this is the normal generic way using a concatenate symbol. So this plus symbol is acts like a concatenate symbol, and we can use this way of approach. And we do have one more approach, which is a formatted strings. So to represent that, so formatted strings start with F followed by the string representation of single quotation or double quotation. Under that, we can use this some placeholders. So how we can use the placeholders? So we can use this curly braces, and then you can type first name, and you can see these curly braces will be represented in a different color where you can identify them, and is from a department called, so I can use this angle braces, and here again I can use this formatted string. So in the one go, I have reduced some part of this program or some part of the line, like concatenating and using those plus symbols. We have reduced that, and we just simply taken this formatted string, and we will just print this now. Save and again run, and let me give the name and role QA. Now you can see the same string that we have did from the formatted string is also same, and the normal generic way that we have taken with concatenated symbol is also fine. But formatted strings looks in a structured way when compared to the concatenated one, because there we have to use more concatenate symbol that will keep confusing you. So this is the best way in the Python where you can use the formatted strings. So we do have one more method which is introduced in the Python 3, where we can represent with the format. So string dot format method, and we can use the placeholders as a curly braces, and based out of what we have used the curly braces, so we can provide the concurrent values in the format field. So let's see how we can use that. Let me comment these lines, and let me take a message equals, I wanted to print something which is like what's there in my format function. So here I am going to use a single curl braces here. So in the formatted string we have used this approach, but we have used f in the starting of our string. Now we are not using it, but we are using the curly braces within the string, and at the end of the string I'm using the format. And in the format, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a value here. Let's say my value is uh, what's I'm going to format the function is formatted strings. So this is a value I need to print. I think I need to give only one because I'm using only one curly braces. Let me quickly save and print this message. Right. So simply execute this program. Now you can see what's there in my formatted function is string. So this is string that we added here. In case I wanted to add more, like more than one curly braces, so in that cases I will use this as one, and in the next function I will use this as two. I think it's giving me out some errors. Let me see, let me give a try. And in the formatted strings I can use this as single quotation string, then followed by comma, again string 2, save, and let me run this program. I think it's out of range, it's going out of range. Let me give 0 here. I think this will work, and let me save and run. Right, this is working now. So we have to look into a array kind of structure here. So if you look into the arrays, we will represent arrays indexing starting with 0 and so on. So in a similar way, we have to use the curly braces with 0 and 1 2 3. So based on the indexing, it will take the value from the format function and it will add in our string. Now we can see here I have given 1 first and 0 next. So what is there in my 0th position is at the last, and it's what is there in my first position, it is there here. So that is the reason it is printed like what's there in my format function, which is string 2 and strings. So these are the couple of ways that we can format strings, and there are other methods. So we have older method where we are going to use a modulus function, and we have some more classes. So do try all of those options and let me know if you have any questions, comments. I will help you out. And these are all planned for this session. I hope this session is helpful for you. In case if you're new to my channel, do subscribe. Thank you for watching.